Hello Scorpio, and welcome to your August monthly reading. My dear Scorpios, this is a general reading, so please take only what resonates, and it's for August 2026. Let's get your first message from this Work Your Light Oracle deck, and we are going to move on to the tarot reading. Now, the first energy for August and Scorpio is the Sisterhood of the Rose, and it talks about the beauty and devotion, a priestess, a mystic, or a teacher. So I don't know if you are becoming a coach, if you are becoming more spiritually awakened, but we're definitely seeing some kind of maturity here. You're rising up and you're lighting your light. We've got the Page of Wands, the Five of Cups, and the Knight of Swords as the first energies from the tarot deck. Now, this feels like you're ready for something different here. We've been holding on to a situation that has only caused you sadness and pain, and it preoccupied a lot of your energy and a lot of your time in sadness and loss. But now you've got an opportunity for something different. We've got this Knight of Swords rushing towards something else. And it could be the beginning of a very solid foundation here, whether we're talking about your life, your truth, your relationships, a connection that you're finally seeing or paying attention to because it feels more proper and more right this time. Page of Wands and Page of Cups here. It feels like there is a new energy of love, of a promise, of a genuine feelings coming towards you, only at the beginning of their stages, but really somebody wants to talk to you. And they're going to change the way that you look at the relationships, or look at people, or look at your circumstances this time, because they're going to change your mindset about something, and they're going to make you have patience and clarity as to deal with it, nurture it, and put all the energy into it. We've got a King of Pentacles. We're definitely talking about integrity, a long-term commitment, a responsible person, or a responsible promise that finally they will deliver outcomes. You're stepping onto your power. You're looking at the facts of your life, and you're making changes, my dear Scorpios. Changes that this time will carry you further in life, will take you to a better position. You're no longer bowing. You're no longer dragging these energy that is not yours, or responsibilities that are not yours, the heaviness of the past. You're making finally peace with the fact that you cannot change the past, but you can only decide what you need to put your attention to. And this feels like you're bringing solutions without clinging onto the emotion or the sadness or the guilt that the past has been, exerting on you. So we're definitely changing a mindset here. Seven of Pentacles and Seven of Pentacles. You're looking at what you're doing. You're looking at your life. You're looking at your financial situation. You're looking at your relationships, and you figure out a way to make it better, or to make them better, by changing behaviors or by changing the focus. Patience is needed and hard work, and you're ready to step onto your power and take a leap of faith by choosing properly this time. Two of Pentacles feels like you don't know really what you want, but by taking a step back and reevaluating the situation, you're definitely moving into understanding what you need to do. And there is a choice to be made, and the control is in your hands. We've got this Chariot energy, which talks about movement, as well as the Six of Swords. It talks about movement to better places, to better relationships, to healthier decisions. And yes, you've been waiting for a long period of time, and now, since you know what you're doing, since you know you can deal with everything, nothing stops you from moving forward to a life that you deserve and you want, by taking it step by step. Yes, it's going to take time to get you where you want to, but by not spending your time and wasting your time to nonsense or to emotions that are, they're literally making you pause. And instead of focusing on what you need to do, you're focusing on what you don't have, then you really understand the truth here with the temperance. You really understand the commitment to something better by doing things in a different way. So realizations are needed, clear understanding of where you stand with people and yourself on who you are. And what choices you have really makes you bring the harmony back into your life so that you can make clear decisions. Three of Swords, overcoming this past and bossing up to the circumstances, becoming the boss, becoming the person who is in control, controlling your thoughts, controlling your energy, controlling your behavior, controlling the surroundings by making decisions every single moment, of not betraying yourself. You're really regenerating your life here. Page of Wands again, and it's so exciting and loving, and this time you've got this heaviness of the wisdom that you have gained through the turmoil and through the obstacles that you had to face in your life. So this time it is, Scorpios, you know what you're dealing with, and there is a wish to come true. And honestly, I see you in a much better position as long as you understand what you need to break free from, what you need to, restructure. And it could be a solid foundation for a home, for a business, for a relationship. Stability is coming in your way as long as you understand that you only have yourself to believe in, and you only have yourself to save from energies negative as the envy energy. I don't know who you're being surrounded with, but when you're building something new and when you're trying to change your life by doing things in a different way, in a proper manner and with clarity, the whole world around you collapses, and people will misunderstand you because they will not want you to be a different person. But if you want to grow and if you want to develop, you really need to always have this decency towards doing things right, no matter how hard they are, by not betraying yourself. And this is exactly what the woman holding your heart is talking about. Decency, integrity, love, self-respect, and honesty. It is all part of change. And yes, you are going to be in a different place pretty soon, in a different relationship, and in a better position in life. So do what feels right, not what feels, easy, and understand that your life is changing only if you want to. So there you go. Let me read the first message from the book. The Sisterhood of the Rose is a lineage of priestesses and mystics who devoted their lives to serving humanity and seeding light consciousness all over the earth. A cross-section of ancient lineages, it is the path of devotion and beauty. Walking this path means being devoted to seeing and creating beauty wherever you go. The rose symbolizes the heart and the sacred geometry of all life. You are being called to notice the beauty around you, particularly in nature, and hear the whispers of Mother Earth. You are being called to spend more time in nature, as all the ancient secrets live there. Mother Earth is constantly whispering. Spend time admiring her creations, and you will be rewarded with insight and grace. You are being called to take a little more time to both notice the beauty that exists all around you and contribute to the beauty of the world in your own way too. This could be through your own creations or in the little things like how you dress to picking flowers for your home. Every time you devote your time on creating beauty, you really harmonize the planet a little more, and the shift in vibration can be felt and lived. And this is what I've got.